Oh, I'm Jose from Guaranteed Rate Affinity. A pleasure to be here with all of you. And I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you one of our superstars. Her name is Christine Palachik. She comes from William Ravis Mortgage, and she is one of our now Guaranteed Rate Affinity loan officers. And I would like to introduce you to her. And Kristen, please take it away. Introduce yourself to our team.
Hello, everybody. Kristen Polisic. Everybody pronounces my name wrong, but that's okay.
So it's not Palachik?
It's not Palachik. It's Polisic. And my screen here says Van Beaver. That's my married name. So I go by a lot of aliases. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. I joined GRA with Jose from Ravis just about 3 months ago, I think. Obviously, this is my first time on this call. So happy to be here. I look forward to meeting all of you. I know there's a lot of you out there, but I'm hoping we'll get back into, getting together and this COVID thing needs to go away soon. So I'm in the office with Jose. I try to get in there 1 day a week. I do go into the Westport office. I'm always available. My cell phone, I'm happy to share all my information with everybody. Please feel free to call me, even if it's just for questions. Always available to answer whatever you guys have for me. And that's it. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody.
Thank you very much, Kristen. Go ahead and put your information on the chat box. And for those of you who are wondering, John Kirkardis, he's actually on vacation. He's flying to Florida. So he's going to have a good time this weekend. And that's why he's not here on the call today. Thank you, everybody. Love seeing you all.
Very good. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Kristen. It's great to see everybody. And thank you for your expertise as always. All right, a couple of quick announcements for you. As I started today, we're going to, by the way, have a short call this morning because we know that you have 2 hours of very exciting risk reduction going on from 1 to 3 today. So we want to be cognizant and appreciative of the time you're going to give us later and not take much of your time this morning. So we have a short session for you this morning. However, from 1 to 3 today, we do have our annual risk reduction session. Again, for any Keller Williams agent and or any of the rest of you who are on, for any Keller Williams agent, that is a required session either today or next Thursday from 6 to 8. If you cannot make today, it's the one required thing we have all year. For our mortgage partners and anybody else on the call, we do encourage you to also be on that. It's a lot of great information that is transferable from industry to industry. However, 1 to 3 today, please be on time. Please don't show up at 1:15 and expect that I'm going to let you in, because normally I would smile and greet you with open arms even if you're late. Today, you won't get let in. So be on time, be early. 12:55 is a great time to be on Zoom. We will start promptly at 1 o'clock and we will end promptly at 3 o'clock. We've got 2 straight hours of content for you. We've got a lot of great, exciting things for you. We have things for you to participate in. So please do me a favor, be on time. Number 2, be on a device that has a camera because we want to see your face. Right? This is one of those sessions where you're not going to be able to hide behind your name. We need to see that you're there and see that you're participating, and be on a device that when we launch polls, you can actually participate in the poll. So make arrangements to make sure that you have those things handled. You saw that in an email from me. I just wanted to underline it, underscore it, and highlight it for you today. That would be awesome. Yes, Ryan, if you're going to be in and then back in on a different device, I will absolutely let you in, but only Ryan, because he's the one who asked. All right, so there's our risk reduction plug for the day. Steve Scott, I think you have a quick conversation to have around an event that's happening this weekend, yes?
I do, thanks. So hi everybody. So just many of you have seen an email, but I want to make sure everybody knows about it because it is for everybody. We are the premier sponsors of this really cool event going on in Westport. In conjunction with CLASP. CLASP is a home, an establishment, a nonprofit organization, and a home in Westport for folks with autism. They are an amazing group of people, and they have an event every year. And we are so lucky with our new office in Westport that we're the premier sponsor. We beat out every other real estate office, yay. So we're the premier sponsor of this unscavenger hunt. It's an unscavenger hunt because it's COVID friendly and safe. What you do is you start at our office at 276 Post Road West, and you get your clues about what you're looking for and how you go about the scavenger hunt. And it's from 10:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. Not that it would take you that long, but you have that whole time frame to do this unscavenger hunt and find all of the things you need to find in Westport based on the clues. And there are amazing prizes. Actually, Rick, can I share my screen real quick?
You can.
So here is the actual invite. It's on Eventbrite. We'll send out another round of emails to both offices. Again, it's the 24th, not this Saturday, next Saturday from 12:30 to 11:30 actually is the time frame. I apologize. And it's got amazing prizes based on what you find in this unscavenger hunt. There's cash prizes, sunset cruises, Broadway tickets, and apparently a private tour of Dragon Motors Classic Car Showroom. I believe that's in Fairfield. Amazing place with some really amazing cars. So some really cool prizes. We're the premier sponsor. Grab the family, grab some friends, and it's a fun, safe thing to do. So I just want to make sure everybody knew about it, and I will send out the email. Thanks.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Stopping my share, sorry.
All righty. And so the last announcement before we get into two quick pieces of content this morning, please remember that we have not, as an organization, switched from the protocol of a negative COVID test to get back into the office if you have traveled, right? That has not changed. I know that there are some things in the outside world that are beginning to change. We are sticking with those protocols until further notice. So if you travel on a plane, or if you travel outside of the tri-state area and you come back, you need to have a negative COVID test before you can enter the office, right? Even if you're vaccinated. Vaccinations are not a substitute yet for that COVID test being negative for you to come back into the office. We need to continue to keep up our protocols to keep everybody healthy and safe until we are certain that we've reached some version of a turning point. So just as a reminder, travel is still one of those things. If you get on a plane or travel by car, foot, or roller skate outside of the tri-state area, we are going to ask you to provide a negative COVID test before you come back into the office. So just a reminder about that. All right. So two updates for you. You know, it's Wednesday morning, so we have our listings update for you, as well as, very exciting, the very first week of our incentive program, right? So we're pulling for cash this morning, and I don't enjoy anything more than giving money away. So ooh baby, ooh baby. So listings first. As you know, we have a 45 listing a week goal. And I want to just reiterate for you what that goal is built on. That goal is from March the 10th through the end of April for us as an organization to take 315 or more new listings, right? Divide those weeks, that's 7 weeks divide the 315 by the 7 weeks, you get 45 a week. Last week, as an organization, we took 43 new listings. So you were right there. So give yourselves a big round of applause for an awesome week of new listings taken. To date, you are at 216 new listings. That's from March the 10th through last night, 216 new listings. That has you 9 shy of being dead on for 45 a week. Guys, so when we take the next 2 weeks and 3 days or so to finish off this challenge, and you cruise forward stronger than you even have been, here's what you will have accomplished. You will have accomplished taking more listings by 10% or better, not from the same period last year when everything went sideways, but 10% over 2019's numbers, which were record-breaking numbers for this time period. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're doing awesome. Keep turning over every single stone that you can possibly find, overturn, and find those listings. Keep them coming. We are so close to hitting that number. And then so once we hit it, I'm going to have to do something spectacular for everyone. So I'll be thinking about what that is. So stay tuned. So keep hitting the listings taken, because we're loving it. All right. As you know, we launched an incentive last week that said every Wednesday morning we will look back over the previous 7 days and do a $100 cold hard cash pull for each of two things. The first is anyone who had a submission into our a referral into our insurance program, right? And so as you know, the referrals have been sporadic into that program. Well, guess what? You all clearly wanted that $100 because the referrals into the insurance program, we had 20 separate referrals into the insurance program in the last 7 days. Guys, just to keep it real, we barely had 20 from when we launched this in November through last Wednesday, total in all that time. So thank you for plugging into that. Thank you for using the tool. Thank you specifically to Chris Tibiasi, who had 4 referrals last week, the Boxer Realty team that had 2 referrals in, Randy Musiker and Emilio Navarro, each of whom had 2 referrals in. And then the Lees, Tama Murphy, Michael Church, Randy Lynch, Joanne Bonenfant, Linda Dunsmore, Bogdan, Amy Mosley, and Doreen Kelly, each of whom had another referral. So what that means is this. Hold on to your hats. Watch your screen. We've got everybody entered in on the wheel of names. Ooh, baby. Check it out. This is the way we're pulling. So in just 1 minute, I'm going to tap to spin. This wheel, just like Wheel of Fortune minus Pat Sajak, is going to spin around and land on somebody's name that will be the winner. So thank you again for utilizing this tool. My hope is that the winner is on our call this morning. We didn't say that you had to be present to win. So if they're not, we may have to give them a pass this morning and then set that rule in place for next week. But let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bam! And the winner is Randy Musiker. Man, very good, spectacular. Thank you so much, Randy. Randy, are you on?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, tell us about your experience with sending those referrals. Was it easy? Was it great? Was it uneventful? Tell us about it.
All good. And one of them is my neighbor whose house I'm listing now, and they can't get over how much money they're saving. Every time she sees me, she's like, they just called and we're saving another $200. It just keeps getting better and better. So it's been a great experience. I also just had them redo our insurance. So
that's spectacular. That's spectacular. So thank you so much for your participation. Thanks for giving us an update on that. Guys, that's every single week. So every single time that you sell another house, go ahead and pass that referral in. I will send out later today after risk reduction the whole instructions on using that golden email, just in case you have misplaced them or didn't take a look at them the first time, so that we can keep that going. Randy, see me and we will get you that crisp, cold $100 bill. And we will move forward and pull again next week. So the other thing that we are pulling for this morning is use of our KW Concierge services, right? So KW Concierge services are either your listings upload or your document compliance. If you remember, we set a minimum of at least 10 people had to utilize the service. Well, unfortunately, we only had 3 people utilize the service in the last 6.5 days. So we will not be pulling a $100 winner for our concierge services this morning. What we will be doing, however, is rolling those 3 into next week. So now we just need 7 more people, right? Congratulations to Dawn Grabover, Brian Snyder, and Linda Dunsmore, who will roll over into next week to make sure that that they get recognized for utilizing those services. Guys, a quick note on those KW Concierge services, right? And if it's all right with you, I'd like to just quickly talk kind of business partner to business partner. We're paying for those services whether you utilize them or not. And so we would really prefer that you utilize them and save yourself time, effort, and money rather than have us pay for services that you're not using. So let's do this. If you are interested in utilizing that service and you just don't know how, please text me or email me this morning and say, I have stuff that I want to put in, but I just don't know how. We will have someone reach out to you and personally walk you through how to utilize that service, right? If the video is confusing or the training was not what you needed, we will help you kind of over that hump. Look, we get everybody's crazy busy, and learning something new takes some time. However, I do encourage you to utilize this service as it will save you time, effort, and money in the long term. So if that's a deal, just let me know. We will go ahead and set up a one-on-one for you so you can start utilizing that service and be included in that $100 cash pull for next Wednesday morning. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I promised you quick, and I kind of only half delivered on that. So apologies, but we will see you at 12:55 for our risk reduction sessions later today. Be excited. Bring some note paper and a pen because you want to take notes. Have a great morning. We'll see you in a few hours. Take care.